Hello everybody, welcome back. This will be a 1 hour follow along class, and we started in a Tsukasana but not with the ankles crossed. Take your right ankle in front, flexing your feet, and just crisscross. There's a little space like a triangle in between, and crisscross and then flex your feet. So once you find your sit bones, just lengthen the spine, and then from here just rise your arms up on an inhale. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand onto your left knee, and then fingertips behind the sacred bone. Inhale again, lengthen first upward, and then exhale, turn towards your left shoulder. Take another inhale, lengthen the spine again, and maybe twist a little bit deeper. Chin is parallel with the floor, gazing over your left shoulder, breathing. And slowly release. Turn back, inhale both arms up. And then exhale, twisting to the right side, left hand onto your right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine and the crown of the head upwards. Exhale, turning over towards your right shoulder, chin parallel with the floor. Breathing in again to create length. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Slowly release. Arms rise up, inhale. And then exhale, really flexing your feet and then leaning forward. The right thigh will start getting a little bit more of a stretch in the left side, but it could be possible that you feel both of them. Lengthen, spine is tall. Draw that belly in and reaching the elbows a little bit down, or walk your hands forward, but don't hunch the shoulders up. Move the shoulders back into the socket and sit bones back. Lengthen. Breathing here. Maybe release the head. Gazing down. Let the body open on its own time. Take the quality of breath. Easy in and easy out. On your exhale, walk the hands towards you, and then inhale, sitting upright. Now from here, move the knees towards you, placing the hands down just slightly in front of your hips. You can choose to bring the knees in, keep the toes down onto the floor, lean forward with the shoulders and lift up your seat. If you want a little bit more, lifting up the toes as well, feeling your core. Good. Sitting down, and then crisscross the other foot in front, flexing both feet. So now it's the left one that's in front, and you have the nice triangle again. Lengthen the spine, nice and tall. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Now first turn to the right side. Exhale, left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Both sit bones are grounded. Breathing here, getting tall again. Maybe twisting a tiny bit deeper if that's possible for you. Keep flexing your feet. Inhale, move back to center, arms rise up. Exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Tush back, crown tall. Inhale. And exhale, maybe a little deeper. Your inhale brings you back up, arms sweep up. And then exhale, hinge forward, fold from the hips. Hands go down, tush back, chest forward. And then elbows maybe go down. Or you walk your hands forward and reach it hard through your upper arms. Lengthening, maybe slight wiggle. Maybe let your head dangle in the line of your spine. So the neck is neutral, no straining on the neck. Tush back, chest forward, elbow pits up towards the sky. Tenting the fingertips like a spider. Breathing easy. Slowly from here, on your exhale, walk your hands back towards your knees. And again, hike the knees up with your hands. Hands in slightly in front, so not behind, slightly in front. And then again, toes can be touching. Lean forward, lifting up the buttocks, and then maybe the feet. If you are there, then maybe walk your feet back. No buttocks down. I turn to the front of the mat. And there we are in your tabletop. Let's get the dirt off my mat. Hello, puppy. Hello. And there we are with the hands down. Turn the elbow pits forward. Don't sink in your lower back. Push the floor away with the hands and knees. Grip the fingertips into the mat and also the first knuckle. Lean a little bit more into your index finger and your thumb. And then from there, cat-cow. Inhale, start arching the spine. Heart reaches through your upper arms, gaze at the tip of the nose. Tuck your chin on the exhale, round and dome the upper back. Protraction. Inhale, slithering forward, going into your cow pose, pressing, gaze at the nose. Exhale, round the spine, push the floor away. Really pull the belly button in. Inhale, arching, tailbone lifts up. Heart moves forward and up. Exhale, chin to chest, round. And the tailbone sinks down in between your heels. Curl the toes under. Moving the buttocks towards the heels, press the hands, maybe look down. Press the hands forward and down, and lifting off the knees, off the floor. Then lift your sit bones nice and high. Maybe the heels are up as well. Drop your gaze. On your exhale, heels go towards the floor and move them back towards the back side of the mat and push your hands forward to the front of the mat. Turn the triceps down so you're not hanging in your shoulder heads but more in your shoulder girdle. Releasing the neck, gaze at the toes, maybe hike it up towards the knees or maybe even the belly button. Breathing here. Find your rhythm, your pace. Something that's sustainable through class. Push those hands forward and down, heels back, so always those opposites. Feeling the length of the waist, feeling the decompression of the spine. Let your head dangle, no tension in the jaw. Place your tongue against your upper teeth, the back side of it. Your next exhale, bring the gaze forward, bend your knees, prepare to step right, left to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way. And exhale, hands in Samasthiti. Step your feet hip width apart, which is always your shoe size, in between your feet. Pray your hands in front of the heart. Find the balance in the four corners of your foot. The ball of the foot, inside and outside. And maybe the heel, also the inside and the outside. And then stabilize yourself. Pelvis over the knees, shoulders over the pelvis, and the crown of the head balancing on top of the shoulders. Inhale, arms swoop sideways and up, lengthen. Gaze up when the hands are touching. Exhale, coming forward in a forward fold and stay here. Release your head. If you want, you can dangle your arms, take the opposite hand and the opposite elbow, and then just hang forward. The tendency of the body is to lean in the heels, so shift your weight forward a little bit more in the ball of the foot so your toes start gripping. And then draw your belly deeply in and then bring your ears in between your upper arms, your biceps. Draw belly in and hang forward, just keep the breath, and now feel the earth. So charging the legs and build up. And then your back is draping over your thighs like a waterfall. Really release here, still maintaining your breath in and out through the nose. Ujjayi breathing if you prefer that. Otherwise normal nose breathing. Slowly bring the hands down on your shin bones or floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way up. Lengthen, lengthen. Right arm outside of your right thigh. Inhale, reaching with the left arm up, long left side. Exhale, slide the right arm down, but keep reaching with the left. So you're going to a side bend. Now watch your shoulder. Don't bring the shoulder forward. Move your right shoulder blade into your back. Maybe the gaze must be up for you, or maybe the next tells you that it needs to be down. Draw your belly in, firm belly. breathing. Focusing on the left side. And then inhale brings you back up, both arms up. Lengthen both sides. Exhale, left hand goes down. And just moving with the left hand sliding down your thigh. Reaching the right arm up towards your left shoulder. Move the shoulder blade into your upper back. Moving the hips to the right. Keep lifting. So it's not so much going down. And just see where your head wants to be. Up to the gaze, to the right hand. Or maybe down towards the left. Strong legs. Belly in. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Waterfall. Drape over your own thighs, releasing the hands onto the floor if you can reach it, otherwise on shin bones. Maybe wiggle the shoulders. And then from here, on your inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, look forward, long spine, think hollow back here. Exhale, bend your knees deeply. Inhale, rise your arms coming, Utkatasana. Then from here, exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, root to rise. Surya Namaskara in. Hands to prayer. Stay with your feet hip width apart. Not many times that I say it, but you feel kind of stable here. Hands down. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips and then fold. Hands down if you can. Otherwise, bend knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, stepping left, right back to high plank. Now shift the weight forward and then move all the way down. Untuck the toes, point the toes, elongate the lower back. Inhale, coming up to cobra. Elbows are bent and pull those hands, the heels of the hands towards your hips. Gaze up. Exhale, you can come back through the knees, tuck your toes, and then move into your downward facing dog. Take a little step forward with your feet. And press those hands forward. Heels back, relax your neck. One more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward, bend knees, lift up the heels, and then stepping right, left to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Root to rise, swan dive back up, lead by the chest, coming all the way up, lengthen, tailbone long, hands come to heart center. Again, come inhale. Sway, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, lengthen, Ardha. Exhale, stepping back, right, left. Take a breather in here. Shift the weight forward and then lower halfway down. Inhale, roll over the toes. Or if you choose cobra, go for cobra, upward facing. Exhale, roll back over the toes or the knees, downward facing. Release the neck. Hips nice and high. Keep the heels as low to the floor as you can. Keep pressing those hands firming forward and down. Cycles of breathers, in and out through the nose. One more cycle. When your exhale is there, bring the gaze forward, lift up the heels, bend knees. Now this time left, right. Step into the front of the mat. Halfway lift to the end of the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Lead by the chest. Rising up, swan dive back up, tailbone long, hands up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Once we here, bring the hands down. And then bend your knees. Utkatasana, still hip width apart with the feet. And then from there, leaning forward, bringing the left heel towards the buttocks. And then stepping the left foot nice far back. Maybe you have to wiggle the back foot back. And then once you're here, maybe place the hands. Then lengthen your spine forward. Make sure that you have the belly drawn in so you're not dumping the weight on your thigh. And then squaring the hips. Moving the inner thighs towards one another. Moving the left hip forward, the right hip back. And then from there, just elongate the neck. So looking kind of down, about 30 or 40 centimeters in front. While you're here engaging with the belly, hands go back to the hips. Exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale, rise those arms forward like an arrow next to your ears. Exhale here. Inhale, lifting the arms up. High lunge. And then exhale, bend your back knee slowly. Ooh, I'm shaking. Don't touch the floor. Reaching those arms up. Now touch the floor. From there, the hands framing the front foot. The right foot steps next to the left. Or go on to the hands and knees. And then you do your chaturanga. So or on the toes chaturanga, or on the knees the chaturanga. All the way down, or halfway. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Adjust your feet if you have to. And breathe. One more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward, bend knees, lift heels, prepare. You can step or hop. The front of the mat still hip width apart, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, root to rise, lifting up. Tailbone long. Lift the ribs away from hips. Exhale, Samasthiti. From here, bend your knees, sit low. Arms rise on your inhale, Tsukasana. Exhale, lean forward with the upper body, lifting your right heel towards the buttocks. Counterbalance by reaching the arms forward, but moving your right leg far back. Maybe wiggle it a little further back. Keep your back heel lifted. Maybe find the fingers onto the floor. Reset yourself so you find your shoulders into the socket. Lifting your back heel up, not dumping it towards the floor, but lift it up. Draw that belly in. Release your neck by looking a little bit more down. Draw the inseams of the legs in. And then reach those arms back. Inhale here. Exhale, belly in towards the spine. Inhale, arms next to the ears like an arrow. Exhale here. Inhale brings you up to high lunge. Watch your back heel. And then exhale, bend your back knee, shoulders over hips, hips over right knee. Hover. And then planting the right knee. Hands go down. Left knee goes towards the right knee. You can do your mini vinyasa. Or you can do the regular, so then you step back to plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog. So I'm going to add on to this flow, so this will come back many, many times. So really feel where you can build the strength, where it goes easy, you enjoy it. Where you feel stiffnesses, you breathe to it. One more cycle of breath, and then we end at the top of the mat. When your exhale is there, bend your knees, gaze forward, prepare. Step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release, still hip width apart. Inhale, root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen. Exhale, hands all the way down, sit low. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, lean forward with the upper body, left heel towards the left buttocks. Stepping it back, keep breathing. Then from here, hands go back. Oh yes, belly draws in on the exhale. Inhale, arms sweep forward like an arrow. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale brings you up to high lunge. Exhale, sink the left heel, knee down. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, right hand, both hands on the inside of your foot. Maybe walk the right foot out. Leaning forward. And then just bend the elbows. So it's like a lizard, but watch this right knee. Move this right knee in towards your right shoulder so it's not going to the outside of the edge of the foot. For this one, it's in the ball of the foot. You can lift the other 4 toes up if you want. Keep the spine nice and long, shoulders depressing into the sockets. If you want a little more, lift up your left knee. Nice long spine. If you want a little more, bring your right elbow down and then your left. Keep the spine nice and tall, reaching the heart through your upper arms. Pressing the heel back, but keep it lifted up. Good. Charging the leg, hug the right knee in. Feel the heat building in the right hip. Belly is in. And slowly from here, lengthening your arms if they not already were. And from there, right foot steps back. You can choose knees, chest, chin, or regular chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lengthening that spine. Draw the belly in, bandhas active. Turning the armpits towards your cheeks. Turning the elbow pits, the front of the elbow, towards the front side of the mat. Push those hands forward, drag the heels back. So this traction going on. Opposite forces at play here. Slowly, when your exhale is there, bring the gaze forward, prepare to hop or jump or walk. Hop forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, chest forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, scrape the fingers, lifting, Utkatasana. Exhale, leaning a little bit forward, right heel in towards the buttocks. Catch your balance. Take breathers here, step your right foot easy, slowly back. Then the hands go behind. Just reach them back, shoulders depress. Exhale, belly to navel. Hug the inseams of the legs. Inhale, arms rise like an arrow. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, come up to high lunge. And then exhale, slowly lower. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, both hands on the inside of your left foot. Maybe walk it out slightly. And then inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, but keep the legs hugging in. So the ball of the foot is really strong. If you want more, then you go for the left elbow first, then the right elbow, and then reaching that heart forward, hug the left knee in towards your shoulder. If you want more activity, lifting up your right knee, reach that heart forward. Spine in line with the vertebrae of the neck. Draw that belly in, feel the strength of the core. Hugging in with the hips. And from here, inhale, bring your hands back. And then exhale, you can place your knees, step your left foot back or left knee back. And going down. Inhale, upward, facing a cobra. Exhale, moving back, downward facing. Breathing here. On your next exhale, gaze forward, bend your knees, lift heels, softly, gently hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, arms sideways, and immediately we go to Utkatasana. Exhale, scrape the fingertips. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, lean forward, left heel towards the buttocks. Step it back, take as many breathers as you need. Hands back, inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in, square the hips. Inhale, arms rise, arrow. Exhale, draw the belly in. Be strong in the back leg, maybe wiggle it back. Inhale, coming all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, bend your left knee. Slowly, hands on the inhale go onto the inside, but this time you walk your foot out to the outer edge. Lengthen, lifting. Now you can peel the instep of the foot open and you move your knee. So slowly, right hand goes on the inside, peeling the right chest open. Try to see if you can straighten or straight-ish the right arm. Right shoulder peels back towards the left side of the mat. And you can see if your neck wants to be here. Keep pressing out of your left shoulder. Just turn it out. From here, turn back to the front. Take your right arm to the front. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and over. Take your left foot in towards the buttocks. If you can grab it from the outside. Inhale, lengthen, peel the chest more open, so right shoulder more towards the left side. And then if you want, you can flex the foot, like Charlie Chaplin, and move it back. So now it's the front of the thigh, the left thigh, and the outer right hip. Slowly, right arm, left foot goes back. Right arm stays, lifting the left knee up. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Step back to high plank or on the knees. Low plank. Inhale, peel open, upward facing. Exhale, moving back, downward facing. So we change something from the lizard into a twisted variation. So do what you feel is most appropriate for your body. You can always go back to the previous pose. You don't have to go so deep. You can go in and out. You can always take child's pose. And that's a good one to take to not overwork yourself. Last cycle before we hop forward. On your exhale, gaze forward, lifting up the heels, bend knees, prepare, step, hop on the inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, arm sideways, lengthen all the way. Tailbone long. Exhale, Utkatasana, finger scrape. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, right heel towards the right buttocks. Lean forward while you step your right foot all the way back to the back side of the mat. Hands go behind. Inhaling. Exhaling, square the hips, belly in. Inhale, arrow, arms next to the ears. Exhale, exhale, belly in. Inhale will bring you up to the high lunge. And bend your back knee. Keep the shoulders in line with the hip and right with the heel. From here, move those hands on the inside. Walk your left foot out to the left side edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Heart forward. And then maybe you want to bend a little bit. Maybe you want to open the knee a little bit to the outer edge of the foot. So you get an extra opening in the outside of the hips. Slowly from here, left hand onto your left inner thigh. Help it to open a little bit. Reach your heart forward on the inhale, and on the exhale, turn the left shoulder back, and then see if you can straighten the arm a little bit more, or have it straight. Left shoulder moves to the right corner of the mat, left edge of the mat. See where your head wants to be. Now from here, left hand moves forward to the top of the mat. Circle it upward and back on the exhale. Lifting your right foot off the mat, taking the outside or just keep it lifted. Inhale, peel the chest even more open. See if the gaze can follow. If you want, flexing your foot and then push the foot towards the back side of the mat. That will even open your bicep, the pectoralis muscle a little bit more twist. The inhale brings you back, all the way to the front, hands down. Your vinyasa, step the left foot back or the left knee back. Move forward and down, your choice. Cobra or upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale, move back, downward facing. Finding your down dog. Oh, this feels like a rest. Beginning with yoga, this never feels like rest. After a while that you're doing it, it feels like, oh, the body's opened a little bit more. It feels like, oh yes, good, resting. But if it's not feeling like rest for you, take a couple of breaths in child's pose, which is this pose. And just come back into downward facing dog when I tell you the last cycle, okay? I go back in downward facing dog. One more cycle. Inhale. Exhale, prepare. Bend your knees, heels lifted, step, hop or float. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're adding on. Hands next to the body, thumbs are slightly out. Bend your knees on the exhale, scrape the fingertips, inhale brings the arms up, sit low. Then from there, the left heel goes towards the buttocks, leaning forward, move and step it back. Hands go back on the inhale, squaring hips, exhale, belly in. Inhale, arms in an arrow next to the ears. Exhale, belly in, square hips. Inhale brings you up to high lunge. Exhale, sink it nice and low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on the inside, walk your right foot out, lean to the outer edge. You can lift your left knee if you want, you don't have to. Then from here, twisting the right shoulder open. Right hand on the inside, peeling, exhaling, peeling the chest. Inhale, right arm comes to the front of the mat. Circle it up and over, lifting up your left foot. Hold it. Bring it in towards the buttocks now. Peeling the chest open if you can. And then flexing the foot. Peeling the left foot towards the back side of the mat. Different stretch. And a little bit more strength. Slowly from here, releasing the back foot off the floor. Now bring the gaze down on the exhale. Turn your right foot to the front of the mat. Rising the right arm up. On your inhale, left knee off the floor. Easy twist, peel the chest open. Look towards your right top hand. Then look down on the exhale. Find the balance, maybe go on your left fingertips. Inhale, coming up. Twisted lunge. Breathing here. Stretching your right arm away. Keeping your pelvis towards the front of the mat. But the whole upper body from the mid-waist is twisting. Belly draws in, charging your back left leg. From here, windmill, left, right. The hands down, framing your front foot. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, peel open, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, roll back, downward facing. Release the head. Maybe sway a little bit in your down dog. Feel the differences inside. There came a new posture along. What do you feel? One more cycle. Your exhale brings the gaze forward, lifting the heels, preparing. Start your inhale, hop forward, halfway lift to the end of the inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way. Exhale, scrape the fingertips. Inhale brings the arms up, Tsukasana. Exhale, lean forward, right heel towards the buttocks. Take time, breathing, breathing, breathing while you step your right foot back. When you find it, inhale brings the hands behind your hips, lengthen. Exhale here, hug the ribs in, hug the belly in. Inhale, arms next to your ears. Hug the belly in on the exhale. Inhale, lifting into your high lunge. And from there, bend your back knee, tuck your tailbone under, lower it all the way towards the floor. Hands bring down on the inside of the foot. Walk your left foot out. And then from here, left hand on the inside. Peeling the chest open. Leaning to the outer left edge of the foot, the outer edge. Peeling open. Inhale, left arm reaches forward towards the top of the mat. Circle it up and around, lifting up your right foot. Hold the outside or just keep it lifted. Hug the right heel in towards the buttocks. Peeling the chest open. Breathing here. If you want, you can flex the foot and then peel a little bit more so the peel comes more, the open is more into the upper body. Slowly release. Right foot steps down and the left arm goes up on the inhale. Hugging the left foot back to the front of the mat. Maybe gazing down, lifting the right knee off the floor, tense the fingertips of the right hand. Easy twist. And then go into twisted high lunge on your inhale. Now breathe here. Hug the inseams of the legs. Bring your shoulders over your hips so you're not leaning forward. Bring them over. So there's strength and there's flexibility here. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, totally active. Windmill. Right, left. Framing the front foot. Stepping back, high to low plank, your version of it. Inhale, peel the chest. Move the heels of the hands towards your hips. Exhale, move back, downward facing. So the train is going. Take your rest when you have to. And the train is basically your breath. If your breath is changing, starting more to be short instead of nice long inhales and nice long exhales, take a break. And keep on adding. One more cycle. Brings you back in down dog if you're in child's pose. On your exhale, gaze forward, lift heels, bend knees, start the inhale, hop forward, halfway lift, still hip width apart. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Root to rise, let it be led by the chest. And there we are. Hands through heart center to Samastiti. Bend knees, exhaling. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lean forward, lift your back heel. And then reaching this left foot all the way back, step it back, wiggle it back. Inhale, arms back towards your hips. Reach the chest forward. Exhale, hug everything in you need to hug in. Hips, thighs, belly, chest. Inhale, reaching those arms next to your ears. Again, hugging in on the exhale. Inhale will bring you up to high lunge, tucking tailbone, bend your left knee, sinking slowly down. Hands go on the inside. Right foot goes to the outside and lean forward with the hips. Open the right knee, lean on the outer edge. Right hand on the inside. Inhale, peel forward. Exhale, turn open. Then the other inhale brings your right arm forward to the top of the mat. Circle it around. Let the circle be natural. Lifting up your left foot. Hold it. Bring it in. Sink your hips towards your right heel. Peel the chest open. Now flexing the foot if you want. Peeling even more the chest open. Slowly from here, stepping your left foot down. Gaze down. The right foot turns to the front of the mat, the toes. Right arm is up. Go on to the fingertips or not. Find the strength in your legs. Hugging the inseams of the legs. Twisted lunge. Right hand can go towards the backside of your left leg. Inhale. Reverse the warrior. Exhale. Moving those hands down. all the way and twisting over to the left, to the long edge of the mat. Sorry for my buttocks. And then from here, while you're in your Parsorita, you can go bending the left knee and lifting up the right toe. Go into your ice skater or Skandasana. Just take some time here to find the pose. Preferably, keep the heel lifted, down. Otherwise, lift your hips. So you get more working on strength here. And then here it's strength and flexibility, but keep the lift, so you're stamping your left foot down. Now take yourself all the way to the top of the mat, framing the front foot. Right legs dragging on an inhale all the way up towards the sky. Three-legged vinyasa, if that's in your practice. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Find the rhythm, the peace, the concentration, the focus, the meditation. One more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward, bend knees, prepare, start, inhale, hop, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Lengthen. Exhale. Hands through heart center, Samasthiti. Bend your knees, scraping the fingertips, lifting. Lean forward. Right heel to buttocks. Keep the breath and take as many breathers, but go slow with the stepping back. Find your balance here. The inhale will bring your arms next to your hips, lengthen. Exhale hugs everything in and gives you stability. Inhale, arms next to the ears. Hugging in is your stability. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee. Place it onto the floor. Hands on the outside. Walk your left foot on the inhale back. Take your left hand on the inside. Inhale, reach the chest forward towards the front of the mat. Exhale will open the chest. Inhale will bring the left arm to the front of the mat. Circle it like a rainbow all over and around. Lifting up your right foot. Hold it if you can. Hug the right heel in towards the buttocks. Peeling the chest still open. Leaning on the outer edge of the left foot. If you want to flex, flex the foot and feel even more open for the chest. And then from there, the right foot steps down, left arm goes up on an inhale, turning the gaze down on an exhale. Easy twist, look up towards your left hand, keep the right heel lifted, and then inhale brings you up to a twisted high lunge. Hug the inseams, keep breathing. Reaching the left arm back, right arm forward. Left hand sinks onto the right thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, windmill those arms, framing the front foot. And step back, high to low plank on the exhale. Inhale, peel the chest, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Almost there, adding on. Oh, I forgot something. It's okay, the Skandasana. Really release the neck, your neck. Shake no, let it dangle. Go a little faster, but don't go too fast. You know the flow, so go in your own pace. One more cycle. When the exhale is there, gaze forward, bend knees, prepare, start. Inhale, hop. Halfway lift again. Exhale, forward fold, release. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way. Exhale, hands in Samasthiti. Take the inhale here. Exhale, bend. Scrape fingers, arms rise on the inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Left heel to buttocks. Take breathers to bring this left foot far back. Heel is up. Inhale, both arms to the back side of the mat. Hug in on the exhale. Inhale, arms like an arrow. Exhale, hug belly in. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, lowering. Hands go down on the inside. Wiggle your right foot to the outer edge. Lean forward on the inhale. On the exhale, twist right hand on the inside of the right knee and twist. Inhale. Arms comes forward. Circle it all the way around. Lifting up your left foot. Holding the left foot if you can. And hug it in. Flex the foot. Press it towards the back side of the mat. Opening in the chest. Lifting all the way back, stepping your left toes back. Coming in, lifting the left knee up. Easy twist. Exhale, brings the gaze down. Inhale, twisted lunge. Exhale, right hand onto the left thigh. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, bring it all the way around. Left hand touches all the way to the left long side of your mat. Find the space in the spine, lengthen, and then start bending on the exhale your left knee. Ice skater or Skandasana. You can even sit your buttocks down if you want. If you want, you can even split the arms, take another twist, or take a bind. Peeling the chest open. See where you can go to. Chest is moving towards your right foot, the front of the mat. Let's bring yourself back. Open the hands. If you're sitting, bring your body off the mat. Coming all the way to the front of the mat. Hands framing. Sliding the right foot all the way on the inhale up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, go down. Inhale, cobra upward facing. Exhale, move back downwards facing. 3 breathers. 1. 2. Last one. Exhale is there, prepare, look forward, step, hop or float, feet hip width apart, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, scrape. Tsukasana. Lean forward, right heel towards the buttocks. Take breathers to step your right foot to the back side of the mat. Take it slow. Inhale brings the hands behind. Exhale, hug everything in, square hips. Inhale, arrow, arms next to the ears. Exhale, hug everything in. Inhale will bring you up to high lunge. Exhale will sink the knee down. Inhale, hands down, reach your chest forward, walk your left foot up. Exhale, left hand on the inside and peel open. Breathing here. Your next inhale, left arm comes forward, rainbow around. Holding your right foot, maybe it's possible now. Hugging the foot in towards the buttocks, lean your hips forward. If you want, flexing the foot, pressing the toe back towards the back side of the mat, more opening. Then, left arm goes up, right toe is down, lifting up the right knee, center the left foot towards the floor, gaze down. Easy twist. Take the strength from the ground, your legs, lift up on your inhale, twist it. High lunge. Hug the inseam. Exhale, left hand towards your left, the right thigh. right arm goes up. Reverse. And then from here, right hand towards the floor. Turn to the right corner of the mat. And stand in your Pasarita. Readjust your feet if you have to. Then from there, bend your right knee. Move to the back side of the mat. Lifting up your left toe. Ice skater or Skandasana. Once you're here, you can find the prayer in front of your heart. You can split the arms, looking up or looking down. Or maybe you can go for a bind. Keeping the twist. Shoulders towards the front side of the mat. Bringing those hands back. In front of the heart. Moving back to the front of the mat. Framing the left foot. Now, drag your left foot all the way up into three-legged dog. Vinyasa of your choosing. Exhaling. Inhale, peel the heels of the hands towards your hips. Exhale, moving back to your downwards facing dog. One more time this cycle, then we take a break. I wish you would say that earlier. So now you know what's coming. Take your breath, your rhythm, your inhale, your exhale. When you're there, then start moving. Is your neck relaxed? How's your mind feeling? How are your shoulders feeling? One more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward, bend knees, lift heels, prepare, start inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, grow the crown of the head tall. Exhale, bend knees. Scrape fingertips, inhale, rise arms, Tsukasana. Exhale, lean forward, left heel towards the buttocks. Step back, keep breathing. Take as many as you want. Plant it. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, hug everything into midline. Inhale, arms next to the ears, arrow. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, sink it low on the floor. Inhale, hands on the inside, walk your right foot out. Reach your chest forward. Exhale, right hand on the inside, peel the chest open. Inhale, right arm rises forward. Rainbow it all the way back towards your left foot. Hold it or not. Bring the left heel in towards the buttocks, but keep the peel and the twist in the chest. Exhale, flex. Breathing. Slow from here. On your next exhale, drop the big toe, the toes. Lifting the left knee. Rise the right arm up. Easy twist. Exhale, gaze down, maybe on fingertips. Hug the inseams of the legs. Inhale will bring you up to twisted lunge. Exhale, right hand onto your left thigh. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, turn to the long edge of the mat. Sarita, fingertips down. Bend your left knees for ice skater or Skandasana. Take your option, your bind, your open arms, or none of them above. Slowly from here, winding back. Moving yourself all the way to the front of the mat, framing the front foot. Right leg drags all the way up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale your vinyasa or skip it all the way. Inhale, peel the chest open. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing, adjust your feet. 3 cycles here. Watch your shoulder girdle, don't hang in your shoulder heads. Turn the triceps back, hug the forearms in, grip the mat with the tips of the fingers and lean a little bit more into your index finger and your thumb. When your exhale is there, Gaze forward, step, hover, float. End of the inhale brings a flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, swan dive, back up. Exhale, almost there. Inhale, Samasthiti. Bend your knees on the exhale, scrape fingers. Inhale, rise those arms. And exhale, lean forward, right heel towards the buttocks. Take the breathers that you need. Counterbalance with the hands, while the foot steps back and wiggle it maybe more back. Back heel is lifted up. Inhale, hands next to the hips. Reach the chest forward, long neck. Look down. Exhale, hugging. Inhale, arms next to the ears. Exhale, hug to the center line of your body. Inhale, rise those arms, high lunge. Exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, bring the hands down, reach the chest forward, walk your left foot out. And the exhale will bring the left hand on the inside of the knee and twist it open. Inhale, we'll bring the left arm forward to the front of the mat. Rainbow it around. Holding or reaching towards the foot. Maybe pulling it in. Keep the hips leaning forward. Exhaling, dorsiflex the foot. Feel the chest even more. Then slowly let the right foot sink down. Left arm come up. Lifting the right knee off the floor, centering the left foot towards the front of the mat. Easy twist. Exhale, gaze down. Find the balance and hug, strengthen the legs, lift up in your twisted high lunge. Exhale, left hand towards the back side of your right thigh. Right arm reaches up. Reverse forward. From there, windmill. Coming to the sides in Quadriceps. Adjust your feet if you have to. Lengthen that spine. Find the balance. And then bend your right knee, lifting up the left toes. Going in your ice skate or Skandasana. Hands to heart. Arms open. Maybe bind. Peel the chest towards the front of the mat. Good. Slowly moving back. Hands to heart center. Look where you're going. Step your left foot forward. Hands framing the front foot. Wiggle. Drag this left leg up on an inhale, three-legged dog. Vinyasa of your choosing. Inhale, peel the chest. Exhale, place the knees. Child's pose. Don't keep your arms forward. Keep them around your feet. Tops of the hands are up. Tops of the hands. The tops of the hands are down and the hand palms are facing up. Massage your forehead. Wow. I'm just going to quickly fix my hair because I look like Einstein. Let me get that one right. You settle down in your child's pose. Really let the shoulders drape next to your ears, your jaw. Release everything. Feel that your buttocks is leaning onto your heels. That's always the first call. Buttocks on the heels. And then secondary is forehead towards the floor. So if the forehead is not touching the floor, you take a block. You don't take a block underneath here unless you have a knee injury, then I'm totally fine with that. But first cue is buttocks on the heels. Keep the buttocks on the heels and then drape yourself over. So not something like this. Here you can let the bandhas go. You're supported by the floor and really feel that support. Take about 3 cycles. Enjoy them. And then we go for a couple of seated asanas. And then we wind down. Easy does it. Rounded spine coming up. Pull the belly in before you start rounding and coming up. And then arm coil, head is last. Maybe drape the shoulders around. Hands go forward, crisscross your ankles or bring them to one side. I like to crisscross my ankles because it's smoother, but not everybody is able to do that. So choose your option. Bring your feet forward. And at first you bring your hands back. Tense the fingertips as a spider, thumbs towards the hips, and then reach the chest forward. Oh yeah. Then also flexing the feet. You can even lift your heels off the floor if you want. And then feel that you can charge the midsection. Everything is like suctioning in. And then from there, if you can, lifting the arms. But watch that you're not going to do this. Yeah? Then you keep the arms here. You don't go up with the arms. So up, 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 up. Then if you're there, now you can hinge from the hips. So this angle's getting sharper. And then where the hands land is where the hands land. Keep the feet flexing. You feel the back side of your legs. Maybe you want to wiggle the sit bones a little bit off so the extra flesh goes underneath it. And you feel your sit bones a little bit more. Keep drawing the belly in and back. And then you can gaze at the big toes. Or you can look under the eyebrows towards the big toes so your neck getting less of a angle, less of a curve. So elongate every single vertebrae and draw the shoulders back into the sockets. So there's no holding. My arms are not holding because then my shoulders are coming out. It's just like that I want to fold as deep as possible, but with the breath. If there's no breath, there's no life. So get the shoulders away. Arms are relaxed. You don't even have to hold your feet, your legs. You don't have to hold anything. You work with the core. 2 more cycles. Let them be a joyful. Flexing the feet. Yes, feel the back side of your legs, the back body. And slowly lift yourself back up to upright position. Dragging your right leg in without the help of the hands. From here, move the right hand onto your knee, lifting the sole of the foot with your left hand. Keep it parallel. There's contact in between your chest and your thigh. So make the shin bone parallel with the floor. Then from there you have a little space between the left arm and your right calf muscle. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen your right arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Then take the underneath part of your ankle, your Achilles tendons, and then round the spine. Bring the knee back and try to snuggle your knee as a backpack strap over your shoulder. If it's on your tricep, you're still good to go. If you're stuck here, stay stuck here, but breathe. Then right hand goes as a spider out to the right side and turn the elbow pit forward. Yep. Then from there, keep flexing it so it's strong. Keep working with the belly. Left hand goes over the top of the foot to the outer pinky edge of the foot. Now, lifting up the elbow. That's the first one. Lifting up the elbow, looking under the left elbow, and then straight-ish leg. Don't lift up your right sit bone. Keep the right sit bone grounding and see where you can end. Compass pose. Left foot can be point or left foot can be flex. I will point it in this case. Now if you have your leg kind of straight, then start pulling and keep a bend in this one. So you feel the left side of the body really lengthening. Let me turn this to the side. So I did this. Up. Snuggle it under. Belly is nice and firm. Whoop, taking it over. Spider in the house. Looking under, looking under, looking under. Now my arm is kind of straight, but then I want to have it bend again. Ooh, so much more activation. Slowly moving back, just for fun. Right hand in front of your right buttocks. Left hand here. Lean forward. Pick up with the belly. Make yourself a little bit lift. Stay here. Otherwise, you can go to 8 angle pose if that's in your practice. Just playing, stay up, 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 keep breathing, moving back wheel together, and bring your buttocks down. If that did work, if it did not work yet, no problem. Extend both legs, arms sweep up, point your feet, just lean halfway. Okay, hug everything to the midline. Midline is the spine. Inhale, coming back. Left leg moving towards you without the help of the hand. So if it's somewhere here, now you need to help it. But if you can get it, so it's belly exercise again. And then from here, moving. Chest to thigh. Then from here, left hand onto the left knee. Lifting up, nice and tall. Lifting your left shin bone parallel with the floor. Then take hold with your right hand. There's a space. Thread the needle. Left arm long, spine long. Exhale, thread the needle. Then slouch your spine, but activate the belly. Take the backside of your ankle, the Achilles tendons, and then round. But the belly is firm. Then from here, left hand, you can stay here, but keep the belly firm. Left hand goes like a spider and turn the elbow forward. Then right hand over the left pinky side. Now lift up your right elbow, start peeking under, keep this seat down, the left sit bone, and then from there you start peeling. If your arm is kind of straight and your leg is kind of straight, maybe you want to bend your right elbow and you feel a deeper twist. But keep your left sit bone grounded. You can point or flex your right foot. Breathing. Then release, coming out, not totally. Left hand in front of your left buttocks. Keep the foot flexed so it sticks on your left shoulder. Mine is at my tricep at this moment, but still possible. Lifting the right leg off. That's maybe an easier variation than only leaning forward. You can also lift this right leg off and then lean forward like a titter-totter. Then if you want to continue, you go for 8 angle pose, hips up, shoulders forward, open the chest, look towards your toes. Breathing. Inhale, coming back. All together, bringing your sit bones down, bringing the legs in extension. Let me turn to my mat again. You feel it? Yes. If you get cramp, it's that you use the muscles 101%. And before you can only use it 100%. So if it's 101%, it starts into a cramp. Yeah? So it's getting stronger, but now it wants to go in there faster, but we're almost done, so it's end of the class, so that's good. So point the feet, bring your knees in, hug your arms around your knees, and then take some space up. Round the spine and bring your eyes or your eyebrows onto your knees. Not too much of the eyeball, that's hurting. Dropping the shoulders down, drawing the belly in. Slowly from here, uncoil, come in an upright position. Scooting yourself a little bit forward so you have some space behind you. And then from there, extend your legs, lifting the legs up. If you're in ladies' holiday, the time of the month, then you stay here, you don't go upside down. Yeah? And just charge the legs down, relax, but feel the support from the ground. If you're not in ladies' holiday or not a lady, then just bring yourself up and over, push with the hands, rolling over, keep looking up, 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 up. Don't look sideways to the screen. And then bend your elbows, make sure your elbows in line with the shoulders. And then lifting your legs nice and high. So you want to get at the end your ankles above your knees above your hips, and your hips above your shoulder. Lengthen the crown of the head. Lean in your shoulders and your upper arms. Tighten the belly, glutes together, belly in, bandhas active. Now let the toe be playful. They are soft. Slowing down your breathing. You don't have to move much, so slow down your breathing. If you can walk halfway your back, going higher on your shoulders. But see what your neck tells you. Higher is not better. Keep the charge in the legs, but be playful with the toes. Now, if you want, fold from the hips. Keep your spine nice and long. Don't round the spine. Toes, you can flex them to find the floor. And now think sit bones up towards the sky. If the toes are touching easily, point to the toes. Now interlace those fingers. And then bring the wrists and the pinkies down. Maybe walk the shoulders underneath each other, even closer towards. And then draw belly in. Keep looking upward, plow pose. If you want from here, there's more space. Now start rounding, pull the belly in. Bandhas active, knees next to your ears. Deaf man's pose. I cannot hear when I have my knees hugged around. Rounded spine pose this is. Keep the toes and the heels, if you can, together. Slowly from here, coming back to plow pose. Extend your spine, flatten the hands, thumbs are touching, index fingers are touching. Keep the shin bones very close to your body, your nose. And then you feel that your sacred bone is landing on your thumbs. Keep them there. Feet are all up, so we're all together now. Now flex your feet and then titter-totter. Action in the belly, activate it, let the legs go. Feel the titter-totter point on your elbows. There it comes, lowering the legs and lift up the chest, lowering the legs all the way. Peel on the inhale, the hands away from underneath, almost underneath your buttocks. And it will lift your chest and then draw the head back under control. Fish pose. You can lower the head towards the floor if you want. You can keep it lifted, but peel the shoulder blades into your upper back. Open the clavicles. Gaze at the tip of the nose or close your eyes. Slowly from here, bring yourself flat onto the earth. Readjust on your mat. Take your feet about mat width distance and then let the knees collapse towards one another. Relax your neck, relax your back, relax your arms. Closing the eyes. Then right leg rises up towards the sky. Cross only the ankle over your left knee. Take the arms out in the capital letter T or in cactus. Then turn, roll to your left hip and let the knees fall towards the left as well. Gaze moves over to the right. Shoulders down onto the mat. The knee does not have to be down. Feel this easy twist. Not that easy twist, it's a pretty deep twist. But we did a lot of twisting. So probably you feel that this goes fairly easy. Nothing is easy in yoga, but fairly easy because you're so warm. Take full breathers. Breathe to the right side lung. Right front and back side. Slowly move yourself back. Step your right foot on the outer right side of the mat. Collapse the knees again. Then take your left ankle just over the right knee. And then roll to the right hip. And then see if you can gaze back to the left hand. So if the knee is not touching the floor, that's fine. As long as the left shoulder, the back side of the shoulder is touching the floor, you're good. So even when you're here, with the knees high up, don't worry about it. Shoulders first, back first. If you're almost at the floor, then maybe weigh it down with your hands. Get another outer hip stretch. Breathing to the left side lung, front side, back side. Let's release back to center. Lifting up, head back to center. Taking the left outer foot on the outer edge. Find the edges, yes, where they are, there they are. And collapse the knees together. Okay. Only for the ones that want to. You can take bridge pose, or you can hold longer a full wheel. Hold also the bridge pose a little longer, so for the ones who are not so familiar with it, take your feet about hip width apart, maybe a little wider. If your hands are long enough, then you can scrape with your middle finger the heels, but it does not have to happen. But what you want to have is a stacked line. So not something like this, that my knees are over. And then yes, it's very easy. I have long arms, so I can easily touch, but that's not for everybody. So make sure you're stacked. Ankles and knees are stacked. Then once you're here, lifting up the chest. Ooh, swimming pool starting bubbling. And then from there, tucking the tailbone under and peeling on the inhale as high as you can. Maybe walk the shoulders under again. Really feel the heels, feel the ball of the foot. Don't let the knees split out, don't let them fall in. Just contract them. So the inner thighs are active and the back side of the body is active. From here, you can go immediately to wheel. You can do it your way. You can do it from here, lifting up, or you can bring it from here and then lifting up first to the crown of the head and then up. So I'm going from the bridge pose up. Inhale, lifting up, walking the shoulders underneath, keeping space for my neck. Then I bring my hands towards my ears, fingertips towards my shoulders, planting, hugging the elbows in, and then inhale, lifting in one go. Now breathe. Minimum 5 times. You're at 5 now. Take 2 extra. And lower chin to chest. Land on the shoulders. Rolling back. Taking the soles of the feet together. The knees fall out. And just wiggle a little bit. Hands can be on the belly. And then take the arms out. Right knee goes falling onto the left knee. Opening the gaze towards the right hand. Twist again. Just to get the sillies out of your spine, your back bend. Moving back to center. And then rolling the right knee out towards the floor and placing the left one on top. And maybe the knees are now on hip height. Not as high as they were before. You get a different twist. Release the head back towards the left hand. Then move back to center. Crisscross your ankles, hold the ankles, lifting up your head. Start rock and rolling, up and forth, back and forth. Long line of the spine. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale. exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sit up, stay up. Now turn. Turn with your head towards the back side of the mat. Then crisscross the other ankle, take enough space. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And stay down. So you stay here. You extend your legs. If you have lower back problems, then the restorative resting pose with the feet on the outer edges, let the knees fall, can be wonderful for you. If you feel that you can lengthen up, then just take some space up, feet a little wider, maybe outer corners of the mat. Make the last wiggles. And now I'm going to ask you plant the heels and start shaking. So it's almost like flex and point your feet, and then you see that the body's starting shifting. And that's what you do. So let the water content of your body sink all the way to the back side of your body. And just wiggle back and forth. And everything is shaking with you. You feel the crown or the back side of the skull. You feel the calf muscles. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay still. Feel the swirl in the body. Feel the radiance in the body. Feel the sense of calm in the body. Let's rest your body. Resting the body in your resting pose. Give it time to let the class sink in. This is such an important time just to release, to relax. Take time to overview your body inside and out. I will go out of this pose, but I will be here guiding you, and then be silent, because it's not the plan that we have a sleeping teacher, right? So you calm your body by resting it on the floor. You let the skin melt. You let the muscles release. You let even your skeleton, the bones of your body, melt down onto the floor. Your heartbeat is calming. Your breath is soothing, taking just enough to restore, to reunivate, to rest. Let the waves of the mind be the waves of the mind, but give it a simple task. The content of the mind follows the breath. Inhale will inflate the lungs, the belly. The exhale will sink the chest and sink and lower the belly, like a wave of the ocean. Soothing and calming, resting. Take your time. I will wake you, but I will be silent now. time. Let your ears, your hearing come back. And take a deep inhale, filling everything up till the top and to the bottom. And then just open the mouth and just sigh it out. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Last one. A little bit more in. Open up, exhale. Regulate your breathing in and out through the nose. Place your awareness at your extremities, the hands and your feet. Little wiggles with the fingers, little wiggles with the toes. Maybe start pointing and flexing the toes and the hands. Wrists starting getting involved, ankles. Drawing circles, forearms and your calf muscles are getting involved. Oh, movement at the knees is possible. Movement at the elbows. And then if you move the elbows, you feel that your upper arms and your thighs are getting involved as well. So you're rippling from the outside inwards towards the trunk of the body. And then you can do whatever feels good to you. You can stretch out, take your arms overhead, stretch to the left, stretch to the right. You can hug the knees in, rock and roll a couple of times up and down. Whatever feels good in the body, whatever pops up in the mind, or what the body starts automatically doing, you do. And take as much time as you need. If you're done, then roll to your right side. Make a pillow from your right arm, however you like it. Fetal position. Little snooze moment here. Extend your left leg. Place your left hand on the mat. Help yourself up with the hands. Come to an upright position of your choosing. So, if that's lotus for you, you go in lotus. If that's Vikrasana, you go in Vikrasana. And then we end practice. And today we end practice with an Om and Shanti. You can join if you want, and otherwise you can listen. Exhale to prepare. Then start the full inhalation. Hands to heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Third eye, mouth to the heart. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste.